that either. There may be some breaks in transmission. There may be a breakdown here. Hello? Hi. Welcome to Story Time at GGTV. Oh dear. It's warm, isn't it? Hey? Oh, that's the only fan I've got. Oh, yeah. I've not lost it, no. You can't lose it if you never had it. Well, good evening, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and those of you trying to be. Who's first in tonight? Keggy, straight in. Oh, there's something going on there. Oh, she's keen. Keep her mean. Keep her mean. Yes, keep her mean. Harper's are here. Hi, Harper's. Oh, Georgia's here and Penny's here. Yes, they're all there. That's it. Maximus is here. Maximus is here and awake. Yes, Maximus is awake. And all the night platforms are there. Clayton says, hello, Charlie and Gordon. Uncle Dental, goodness me. You lot must have rushed in from your verandas. And Uncle Kaz is here. That's it, yes. The Harpers, I've said that. Now, I'm going to say something. I'm not too sure who the Harper families are. So if you could just give me names and ages, that's very important. Hi, GGTV. That's the Hartfords. I'm talking about the Harpers there. Okay, so that's Alex. Hello, Alex. You've been a good boy. I hear you've been a very good boy. And what did you do today, Alex? You just sat down quietly, sucking your thumb, and you didn't make any noise or move around at all. Fantastico. Deborah Williams, the Williams is here. Fantastic. And Grace is plugged into the Netflix. Really? I hope your hair doesn't stand on end. No, I don't understand it either. No, you don't always have to have. When it comes to humour, as my two comedy scriptwriters, Georgia Knight and Penny Knight, know that it doesn't have to be incredibly funny as long as the person who delivers it is likeable, lovable, and physically attractive. I think that's what I'm saying here. What do you mean, so not me then? That's not nice. Not nice at all. But I'll pause for laughter. Oh, I'm getting comedy lessons from a dog now. It means you're getting comedy lessons from myself. Here we go. We might do split screen. I don't know. We might do. I do not know. I do not know. It depends. Now, I'm just going to have a look at my fans on my YouTubers. Hello to you, Secret Line, and hello to you, Twitters. Hello to you. So you're all lined up there. We're just going to click that and just press the reboot button. Just check. Come here, I'm just basically of my thingy, my what's it, my beings, doings. Yes. Oh, hi, I'm Carol. Oh, Hillary, Carol's friend. You sat next to me at her 70th. Yes, and I did a trick for you. You see, I shouldn't read these things straight out, should I? No, I can't tell you. It's grown-up language. That if a lady says, "Oh, he did a trick for me," it basically means she finds me incredibly attractive. Okay, well, I'm going to tell them where we've been. We have been, and we obeyed all the rules. So before you all start your twittering, every rule, all the 2-meter rules, and all the no-touching rules, and all that. I've found a great way of doing stuff, which I'm going to tell you about a little later on. So I went over to Sherry and George's and their minders. Sorry, went over George and Penny's and their minders. Sherry, helps if you can remember your own daughter's name, doesn't it? And also James, Jimbo. Oh, went over there. Hello, Jimbo. Now I'm going to tell you something about my son-in-law. It was suggested, and it may happen, that we take this studio and relocate to Manchester just for a couple of weeks. Hello, Polly. Yeah, now, you will hardly notice the difference. Well, you might smell of burnt food, yes, but you'll hardly notice the difference. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Now, you would think that son-in-law and father-in-law, it's a bit fraught. We didn't choose each other, did we? Somebody else chose us to be relatives. Think about it, okay? We get on quite well, Jimbo and myself, basically because I understand him and he has no idea what's going on with me. Tell him, right. When it was suggested that I come and stay 24 hours a day for the next 2 weeks, I swear I saw a little tear in his eye. I didn't know he cared. I swear, yeah. And he went inside. I obviously didn't want people to know his expressing emotion either. And I could hear loud screaming and sobbing coming from the bathroom. So I think it might be a goer. And everybody's glad we saw Georgia, Penny, and Sherry and Jimbo. I don't know why I'm calling him Jimbo. I've no idea. Perhaps it's because I've got another friend called Jimbo. So anyway, but here's a little thing. Now this is for grannies and granddads out there. And others if you're visiting, right? I have left, this is an idea that Charlie and I came up with last night. I have left Grandad in a bag with Penny and Georgia. Grandad in a bag. So you can do that. You can do grandpa or grandma, whatever you call yourself, in a bag. And this is what it is. That's cheap. Okay. Get a Ziploc type bag. Okay, right. Okay. And get a handkerchief, a nice handkerchief, because I'm a hanky man. I'm a hanky man. Right, so I've got two of my nicest hankies. Open them up, and the spray I use, the cologne spray, it keeps away the mosquitoes and flies. Doesn't work. No. You're very funny tonight, Charlie. Yes, you are, aren't you? Yes, get around. Okay, so I only mind hitting it there. You should never ever hit puppets. Okay. Right. So anyway, so what you do is you get your favourite cologne or spray or what you're known for smell-wise, okay, and you spray it and you fold it and you spray it a bit more and you fold it, and you put it in the Ziploc bag, and I've got a plain coloured picture of me on the back, but you might have a picture of yourself or something like that just to remind you, you put it in, okay, and they just keep that in the bag. So they've got Grandad in a bag. It is a very good idea. Why am I giving it away and not selling it? Very good point. So they've got that. So if ever their parents are upsetting them unfairly as always, or being cruel, or not letting them get their own way 24 hours of the day, Georgia, okay, they can go up to their room and just have a little smell. Grandad loves me, even if nobody else does. I like the smell of Grandad. I hate the smell of Daddy and Mum, but I love the smell of Grandad. Okay, I'm overdoing it. So anyway, so if you want to put together a little Grandad or Grandma or Uncle Kaz or Auntie Deb in a bag, okay. Well, it better be a nice smell. Okay. Just some puppet. No, that's what I call Charlie. I call him my little puppet. My poppet. And isn't that a brilliant idea? So you could have Keggy in a bag. Yes, please. No, not the real Peg. You can't. Just the essence of Peg in a bag. There you go. So this shows on so many levels, isn't it? That level we've yet to reach. Okay. So anyway, so there's a little idea, and I've written on it in marker pen, Grandad in a bag, and a little smiley face with my moustache. A little smiley. I go into detail because we have to fill time. Okay, because we're not sponsored. Okay, so there we are. There's a little idea for all the I'm not too sure in the pecking order that I think granddads and grandmas are up there, aren't they? It's seniority. Georgia said to me once, she said, "Grandad, you're the oldest here at the moment, aren't you?" Yeah. I said, "Yes, I am. I was," because Uncle Kaz wasn't there. She's older than everyone. Oh, goodness me. When she was born, the dawn chorus was sung by pterodactyls. That is funny, isn't it? Anyway, so I was the oldest there that day, and she said, "You're the oldest, aren't you?" She said, "Yeah." So I only have to do what you tell me. I feel the politics going in. Christine Cleggy says she would send herself to you. Yeah. We want to know, would she have to pay the postage? It wouldn't be much. Oh, she's a slight little thing. Right, so we're having a look down now, seeing what's the toilets are here. Toilets are here. Well, we can almost begin. Will's here and Jack's here. That's fantastic. So we're all looking good. We're live streaming to YouTube. I just say things like that. We're on YouTube, but people like to do that. You know, the technos. They like to go, "Wow, we're live streaming. We're on stream now." Yes, on stream. So we've got a condition. Yes, you can get little towels for that. Guess what? I have no idea what I'm talking about. So everybody's here. I'm looking down my little list. Still waiting. We're for Michigan. Michigan sometimes comes in late because the thingy, that's the technical term for the space, what do you call it, mountain patrol thingy, Thunderbirds, it's very close at the moment. Okay, it doesn't knock our chimney off, you're quite right. Okay, so, oh no, it's the Hartford. That sounds like a situation comedy, didn't it, Thomas? See, what I'm doing is I'm pulling the world together. Okay, and I don't want high ratings. You see, with my audiences, I like to know their names and their full names. Now, people like John Bishop and all these so-called comedians, they don't know the names of all their audience, do they? They just say, "Hi, you, where are you from?" That's it. For me, I know all your names. Don't know my own name sometimes, but I know all your names. So we're nearly ready for our story tonight. Joke tonight is specially written, and we were on stream while Penny was on her walk with her big sister, huge sister, big sister, Georgia, and they were on their walk. And while they were walking, Penny wrote a joke on her constitutional walk. No idea. It's just a thing old people say. I was on my constitutional. See, I'm all for simplifying language. I could cut down on the number of words, he says. Right, go and get the book. Come on, off you go. That's it. So we're standing by for that. If you'll excuse me, I'm just going to turn over to the YouTubers now and the Twitterers. Messages, we'll just display them. That's it. Are you sure I want to do? I'll delete you in a minute. Why do they do that? I hit delete. I don't want to. Are you sure you want to delete? Are you really sure you want to delete? Please sure you want to delete? Okay, and you hit the button, it goes, can't delete. They're good, but they're not that good. I don't know if you want to know. I often say these. I say all these things at the beginning of our broadcast on GGTV Storytime. Often at the end of the program, I don't have an audience. So I'm going to say this one. Okay, so we don't that one. And let me just. Oh no, it's the heart. Puppet. So boring. Okay, today it was what's it's an air. That do meet a bit of string today. No, I was going to, but I didn't need to because Penny let me have her music, keeping 2 meters apart. All right, yeah, thank you. There's no danger of anybody getting closer than 2 meters to that. I can tell you. It's like Kilimanjaro. Anyway, so this is what we did. So you can't touch, can't hug, and grandparents and grandchildren want to hug. Okay, all right, because we're the generation. See, you parents are the generation in the middle, all right. You're the common enemy. That's why parents and grandparents and grandchildren get on so well. Because you're the common enemy, you're what's in common. So we can't. So anyway, so we can't touch, can't do all that. So I came up with a brilliant idea. So 2 brilliant ideas in a day. So basically, I peaked for the year. Right, this is what we did. I was right up to their faces, kissing them, and high-fiving, and hands together. Right, I don't care. My grandchildren, right, nose to nose, face to face, like that. All right. There was some steel and 3-inch double, triple glazing between us, but that's what we did. They went one side. I'm sure everybody else has done this. Of the what do you call them? French. I don't know what they're called. French. I mean, if they were French windows, I'd be anyway. You know, before you go out on the veranda thingy, right, and close them, and they went that side, and I went that side, and we did all that. This did 2 things. It meant that's as near as, darn it, that me and the grandkids would get to do the kissing and the cuddling and the high fives and the touching. That's as near as we get. That's more important. I've mentioned the common enemy. Mum, yeah. Can you imagine what? Just clean those. Just wipe those. Oh, leave that thing. That windowing was out within nanoseconds of leaving the drive. I'm whittering. Time from Ernst tonight. Put the car. Can I remember? No, it's a David Welliam story. Oh, you read it now? Oh, you just spotted it there. It is under my knapsack. It's called a knapsack because sometimes I take a nap on it. Right, so here we are. There is Penny's bookmark. I've just written down the word for Penny's joke. Good night. So everybody's sitting comfortably. Okay, now this is Misconceived, the human work of art. She's the art teacher, and she sees herself as a work of art. Basically, everybody hates her. Just everybody hates her. Hello, Georgia. Hello, Penny. And Right. So she's suggesting, she talks strange, and she's suggesting all sorts of, why don't I just read the story? Okay, so here we go. Now, I've got to have a look at who's reading first, because I kind of put a voice on. Okay. I'm cream crackers. Right, I've still got some of the balloons up from Uncle Kaz's party. There we go. Right. Good. Now, I think we had quite enoughment of silly suggestibles, so I misconceive your humblest art teacher will decide all. The department will be, and Miss C paused for dramatic effect. Me? Perfect! No, not again. What a colossal surprise! Shouted the kids. Even the stern-faced Mr. Durauer, who'd been soaked in the staff room, added his to the chorus of disapproval. What a load of poppy plop-flops was his verdict as he mopped the last conceit's coffee out of his ear. Of course, this is what the art teacher had intended all along, for the artwork to be of her. Fabulosity! That is all settled then. We will assemblement in the ground of play every break time and every lunch time till its achievement. Ugh, groaned the children. Humdrum high, together, and we'll be reaching. Oh, she's reading this. I couldn't see the quotation marks. What? If you wanted a dog, so you'd have bought a dog. Humdrum high, togetherment, we will reach for the stars. With that, the teacher performed a little spin, whir, a dring. The bell rang for the first lesson of the day, and all the children began filing out. Unsure of what to do after a little spin, Miss Conceit struck a pose and stood as still as a statue. That was a strange premonition of what was to come. No, I can't remember last night. We just carry on. It's just fun listening to me read, isn't it? Just adorable, aren't I? I'm beginning to be like this. After all the fun and games, after my voice, after all the fun and games in assembly at the first break time, the children were set to work. Miss Conceit directed them all from a little wooden plinth in the centre of the playground. The work of art would be made out of papier-mâché, and even though she could have quite easily same when pronouncing sac, liaison, and even crème, which is one of the things that made her perhaps the most irritating person on planet Earth. What pages are stuck together? Well, it's been the hottest day of the year. Okay. Well, I mean, you will all work together, man, to produce a giant papier-mâché sculpture of me, your most beloved art teacher, Miss Conceit. She'd assembled everything the children needed. There were paints and brushes, a tall bundle of old newspapers, a roll of chicken wire, and a huge bucket of waste paper paste. It's simplement, children. You have made papier-mâché models thousands of times before. Thus, I mean, you will bewilderment all the model, and then you will paint it. Now, come on, choppity-chop-chop. The children groaned. They were forced to work all through break time and lunch time and after school until it grew dark. This went on for days, weeks, and months. Miss Conceit rejected all their work. No, and no, she would shout. You've not captured my beautyosity. Again. Who's ringing? Who can possibly be ringing? Hang on a minute, let me just declare. Unknown number. Was that you ringing? I don't want you lot doing all that phone bombing. Is that what it's called? Anyway. So there we go. Chop, the children. They were forced to work all through break time. No. Again. Do it again. Needless to say that she had soon had enough and began hatching a secret plan to deal with their art. Turn over the page. Teacher. Once and for all. It all began, as most secret plans did, with Alexina, the tall, thin, flame-haired girl who was widely regarded as the naughtiest kid at Humdrum High. Miss, began the girl one lunchtime, months after they'd begun work on the piece for the CAC competition. You know, don't tell me, replied the teacher. Sorry about this, boys and girls, but it's been a long day. You know, don't tell me, replied the teacher as she preened herself. I pride myself on remembering the name of every single child at Humdrum High. You're Colin. No, replied the girl. Trevor? No. Mohammed? No, it's Alexina. Yes, of course, it's a very similar sounding name. To break continuum. Thanks. Well, us kids were thinking, we just can't get this paper statue of you right. We've tried again and again and again. And again, added the teacher. That's because we're making the base out of chicken wire, but chicken wire is never going to do justice to your immense mental beauty-ilishness. True-ment, mused Miss Conceit. Most true-ment. It'd be much more lifelike if we could use you as the base for it. Alexina glared at the other children. No one could snigger or they'd give the game away. Meanwhile, a look of concern crossed Conceit's face as she pondered the plan. Me? Yeah, you, replied the girl. Lucky for the children, the art teacher's vanity got the better of her. You know, that's a splendiferous idea, she cooed, clasping her hands together in anticipation. Let's turn me into a work of art. With obvious delight, the kids all began tearing off more strips of paper before dunking them in the bucket of wallpaper paste. Splosh, splosh, splosh. Next, they eagerly crawled around their art teacher, ready to begin. Wait, called out the teacher. No, hissed Alexina. Pippi rumbled. I need to strike a pose. The teacher began trying out a number of her special poses. First there was the holding your hands together in prayer, a portrait of goodness. Then there was looking off into the distance, shielding your eyes from the glare of the sun as if staring into the future. And next the teacher pretended to be deep in thought by resting her chin on her hand. But none of these seemed right. Children, what pose do you think best captures my humbleosity? The children all scratched their heads in thought. Of an idea, exclaimed Alexina. Yes, Colin, Trevor, Mohammed, Dave. That's it, Dave. What could be humbler than a squat? A squat! What a splendiferous idea of mine. With that, the teacher slowly brought herself down to squat. The pose made it look as if she were about to do her dirty business in a hole in the ground. I don't write these things. After a few moments, Miss Conceit remarked, "Oh, it's not very comfortable." We'll be as quick as we can, replied Alexina, chivvying all the children along. And as fast as they could, the kids of Humdrum High began splatting their art teacher with strips of newspaper soaked in wallpaper paste. Splot, splat, splot. Cried the teacher each time a new piece of sodden paper hit her. Soon Miss Conceit was covered from head to toe. I want this papier-mâché statue of me to be gigantical, she announced, her voice somewhat muffled by the gloopy paper, to show that I am a giant amongst teachers, and I mean that humbly. Yeah, of course you do, replied Alexina. All you want is to be adored for all eternity. Exactly! What could be humbler than that? Come on, gang, let's get this finished once and for all. Splat, splat, splat. The statue grew bigger and bigger and bigger, as soon until... It's gone dark. The school, as tall as the school building itself. You can see why I'm talking, because I'm ready to show you that. See, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And oh no, that is the bookmark of doom. That exhausted me, I don't know about you. High time we had a poem. Wait a minute. Something's missing. We don't go straight from the story to the poem. What's next? Oh, Tung Yi and the gang have joined us. Hi, Tung. Hi, Shu. No. Well, we don't. Penny's joke. Penny's joke. I can remember it. Penny, who I met today, 2 meters apart. That's about as big as 4 of your tellies. Thank you, Louis and all the gang. Alex. Thank you, Alex. Hey, Alex. Good. You're up there. Right, do it together. We're going to do Penny's joke together. All right, Penny wrote this today. All right, okay, Penny. Here we go. All right, gang. Here we go. Hello, Polly. Thank you, Polly and Lily. Very good. Do it. Knock, knock. Who's there? Justin. Justin who? Just in time for tea. Come in. Oh, well done, Penny. A joke she wrote herself. She may have been inspired elsewhere, but you don't know, do you? Right, time for us to get our pudding, because we've already had our tea tonight. It was a very nice tea, very nice. Well done, Sherry. Well done, Sherry. Very, very good. The fire brigade been round yet? No, don't say it, don't say it. So we finish as we do every night here on GGTV Storytime with Smiling is Infectious, a poem for our times by the late great spelling mistake, Spike Maligna. Smiling is infectious. You catch it like the flu. When someone smiled at me today, I started smiling too. I passed around a corner and someone saw my grin. That's my grin. When he smiled, I realized I passed it on to him. I thought about that smile, I'm thinking. Then I realized its worth. A single smile, just like mine, get ready, Charlie, could travel around and around and around the earth. So if you feel a smile begin, don't leave it undetected. Let's start an epidemic and the world infected with a smile. Smile, 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 smile. Thank you very, very, very much. Hope you enjoyed the story. I'm going away for a rehearsal for tomorrow night, and I'll be back here tomorrow night with a story, a joke, the latest gossip, your names, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. While we say goodbye, what we're going to do tonight, we're going to say goodbye to you.